Hey, I'm Jordan, and figure with the start of the November Criterion 50% off sale for Barnes& and Noble, I'd keep going with my Criterion videos, because I figure if I can get through all of those for my whole Criterion collection, then at the end of the month, I can do another video that's just the pickups that I made this month. And that way it's a little easier, I guess. I can just, since you guys, everybody will already know what I got, then I can just do videos like showing new stuff, like I'm gonna do with Arrow, because I ordered about, I don't know, I made like 2 orders for their October sale. So, plus I ordered the Hellraiser box set, so that's coming too. Anyway, on to what this video is about. This is my second shelf of Criterion movies, so just gonna go through them. Starting off, we got number 302, Harakiri. This is a very cool samurai movie. Definitely recommend it. It's a classic. Not directed by Kurosawa, it's directed by Masaki Kobayashi. Highly recommend it. Very cool. Next up, we got Le Samurai, number 306. I haven't seen this. It looked very cool. It's like a crime thriller movie, so I'm excited to get to it. A lot of these Criterions I haven't seen, but I'm going to get to them. Then we got 307, Naked, a film by Mike Lee. I also haven't seen this, but I liked another movie this director did, which I think would be in this video. It's called Meantime, and it's got Gary Oldman and Tim Roth and stuff, and I liked that. This is another movie that same director did. I imagine it's probably going to be good. Yeah. Then we got one of my favorite packages package covers, I guess, kind of package, in the collection. 336, Dazed and Confused. This is the Blu-ray. I just think it looks cool because it looks like a yearbook, so, or like kind of like a yearbook mixed with like doodles that you would do in like a sketchbook. And another thing that's very cool. Let's see. That's the poster. It comes with a lot of stuff, including this book, which has like a bunch of interviews and stuff like that, but it also has like a fake yearbook section, basically, which is that's cool. I like it when movies give you like extra things like this, because I'm spending money on them, so it's neat that they go the extra mile. So that's Dazed and Confused. I keep meaning to rewatch this movie. Like, it literally keeps popping up in my head as something that I want to see again, because it's been a couple of years since I've seen it. So then we got 339, Yi Yi. Edward Yang directed this. It sounds great. I haven't watched it, so that's that. We got 351, The Spirit of the Beehive. This sounds pretty cool. It's like a little girl that's really into Frankenstein. Yeah, my wife bought this. I do plan on watching it. I plan on watching all the Criterion movies. Like, I don't know. I haven't really seen any that I've like outright hated. So, yeah. I've seen some that I don't necessarily vibe with, but nothing like that I've hated. Then we got 352, Jigoku. This is a Japanese movie about hell. It's weirdly gory. Came out in 1960. Yeah, lots of gnarly imagery. So yeah, Jigoku. I don't know if it ever got a Blu-ray release. It might have just stuck to DVD. So who knows? Maybe they'll announce a 4K soon. Next up, we got 381, Lehane. I have heard this movie's really good. I haven't seen it. I actually got this and a couple other movies in here. I just ended up getting a bunch of movies from one of my friends when he was trying to downsize his collection of movies. And this is one that I ended up with. But I have heard that it's very good. We got 384, Vengeance is Mine. This is like a Japanese crime thriller. Sounds rad. Haven't watched it yet. So, will update when I have. 385, Army of Shadows. This is a movie about the French Resistance. So, yeah. Then we got 386, Sancho the Bailiff, another Japanese movie. I gravitate towards a lot of these kinds of movies. I'm a big fan of samurai films, stuff like that. So that's why I have so many in my collection. This is another one that I got from my friend. We got 391, If, with Malcolm McDowell, came out in 1969. So yeah, it seems like it's almost like a school drama. So kind of interested. I mean, it'd be very young Malcolm McDowell. So yeah, definitely interested to see what that's about. Got 397, Ivan's Childhood, a Tarkovsky film. I haven't watched it. Like I said, the only Tarkovsky I've seen is Stalker, which I liked, but then, ended up grabbing more. Got 426, The Ice Storm. This is pretty good. It was, it's like a family drama. It's got a bunch of random famous people in it. Like Kevin Kline's in it, Tobey Maguire, Christina Ricci, Elijah Wood, Katie Holmes. Came out in 1997. Kind of a bummer. It's like a 1970s slice of life family drama. Yeah, bit of a bummer in certain points, but I liked it actually. So I want to kind of dig into the special features and stuff like that. I mean, I want to with all of these. All of the features and everything just seem really cool. This is another one that I got from my friend, 428, Blast of Silence. I think it's kind of a noir-ish movie. It came out in 1961. Don't really know too much about it. Then we got 432, Mishima, which has a very cool cover. You might see the reflection of the TV. I'm currently watching the bird with the crystal plumage. Yeah, Paul Schrader directed it. He also did All That Jazz, stuff like that. I believe. Don't quote me on that. We'll find out. All That Jazz is in this video. But yeah, super rad packaging. Haven't watched it yet. Heard it's incredible. Got 451, Bottle Rocket. I got this from a library book sale. This is like Wes Anderson's first movie. And it's funny because watching it, you see a lot of things that will end up becoming more commonplace in Wes Anderson movies. Like, it's got like a lot of little moments where I was like, oh, you're gonna do that in like everything that you make. That's cool. So yeah, I don't know. Owen Wilson, Luke Wilson, but yeah, they're both in it. A bunch of random people. Luke and Owen Wilson don't play brothers. They play like friends. You could just make them be brothers. I don't know. But yeah, I liked it. We got 466. This is one that my wife bought. In the Realm of the Senses, which is, as far as I know, it's just smut. I think it's rated NC-17. or it's not rated. But yeah, just smut. We got 480, The Human Condition. This is actually 3 movies, I believe, in one, because it's like 574 minutes. You want to chill out, Frida? I'm making a video here, all right? Jeez. Yeah, 3 installments of 2 parts each. Yeah, it's like I think it goes through like World War II and a whole bunch of stuff. It seems really interesting. All right. Then we got 490, Wings of Desire. This is a black and white movie from 1987. Wim Wenders? I don't know. He directed it. Sounds really interesting. It's, God, there's like a Nick Cage movie that's literally a remake of this. I'm trying to remember what it is. City of Angels, maybe? But yeah, it's like an angel is looking down on Berlin, and he like falls in love with a woman. And yeah, sounds very good. We got 501, Paris, Texas, with Harry Dean Stanton. Another Wim Wenders. I don't German people. I don't know. I think he's German. Hopefully I got that right. Yeah, Harry Dean Stanton's in it. I've heard this movie is amazing. Haven't watched it yet. Gonna get to it. All of these I will get to. I got 535, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. This is a World War II drama with David Bowie in it, which is pretty cool. Yeah. That's, I don't know. I also dig, like, period piece, like, World War II movies and stuff like that. I like all kinds of things. Speaking of World War II, we got 536, The Thin Red Line. This is a Terrence Malick movie with like a ridiculously stacked cast. I think this is a kind of divisive movie, but I really liked it. Yeah, it's definitely not one of those movies that like glorifies war. Oh, my Blu-ray popped out. Which is nice. I mean, always good to get a war movie that doesn't make everything look super heroic, because, you know, there was some of that, but there was also just a lot of people dying for no reason. So, hey! What the heck? They like war. So yeah, Thin Red Line, I really enjoyed it. Might not be for everybody, but I like it. All right, then we got 539. This is a wild one. House. This is a Japanese fantasy horror movie from the 70s. It's hard to describe. There's ghosts, there's comedy, it's weird. It's a weird movie, but I really enjoyed it. This movie's a lot of fun. So if you're in the mood for like a goofy horror-ish movie, House, 100% recommend it. Then we got 541, Night of the Hunter. I haven't watched this. I wanted to watch this for a really long time. I believe I picked it up in the last Criterion sale, so I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, I've heard incredible things, so yeah, super pumped. All right, then we got 542, Antichrist. Willem Dafoe. It's hard to recommend this movie. Kind of like Solo. It's rough. Lars von Trier directed it, and it's just a brutal movie. There's some things in this that I still think about, and it's been a while since I've watched it. Then we got 551, Kronos, Guillermo del Toro. This is his first feature film. Really cool. It's a neat take on vampires. And it's also funny to see the things that are in this movie that end up kind of being trademarks of all of his other films. Like Ron Perlman's in this, for instance, and weird kind of bugs, which seem like they kind of pop up pretty often. And like, you know, it has a certain level of like tenderness towards the monster. Like, this isn't just like a cut and dry, like, oh, this person is evil type deal, or this monster is evil. Like, it's, I don't know, it humanizes things a lot. And yeah, especially for a first film, like, this is pretty rad. But I'm also biased. I like all of Guillermo del Toro's movies. Then we got 554, Still Walking. I haven't watched this. I bought it for my wife because this same director, Hirokazu Koreeda, he also directed a movie called Afterlife, which my wife really, really liked. And so this is just another movie that he did, and it's like a family drama. And yeah, it sounds really good. All right, 562, Blowout. Brian De Palma directed it. It's got John Travolta and Nancy Allen. This movie is rad. Really, really liked it. The ending is okay, but everything leading up to that point is really cool. Yeah. It took me a while to get around to watching this. And then as soon as I did, I was like, man, why did I wait so long? This was the movie that I think was like the big inspiration for like Quentin Tarantino hiring John Travolta for Pulp Fiction, or like wanting him for that movie, which I get because he's really good in this movie. Yeah, it's rad. It's great. I mean, Brian De Palma knows what he's doing when he makes those movies. Then we got 584, Kuroneko. It's a Japanese ghost story. So, yeah. Good recommendation for the horror season. We got 586, Island of Lost Souls. This is from 1932, and it's a like a take on the Island of Dr. Moreau. So, yeah. Really cool cover. All right. Then we've got a box set, 587. This is Blue, White, and Red, the Three Colors trilogy. And I don't know if I want to attempt to say the director's name. I'll just show it there. I have heard that these movies are all really good. I haven't watched them. So this was, I believe, also a pickup in the last Criterion sale. So then we've got 591, 12 Angry Men. This movie's great. Tons of famous people. It's just a courtroom drama. It all takes place in one room for the most part. Super dialogue heavy, but it's like very, very engaging. Yeah, 100% recommend this movie. It's a classic. Came out in 57. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, 594, Godzilla. This movie, you know, it's Godzilla. Like, it's what more needs to be said? It's kind of a big deal. And not the only time you'll be seeing Godzilla in my Criterion collection. 596, Three Outlaw Samurai. I've not watched this, but hey, samurai movie. I like them. 600, Anatomy of a Murder. This is a courtroom drama. I also haven't watched this. I bought it, I think, in the last sale. Maybe. I don't know. I black out. And then I come to at the end of the month and I'm like, oh, I have 50 more movies. Isn't that incredible? But yeah, sounded really cool. I like courtroom dramas and crime movies and all that stuff. This one was kind of interesting. 616, Shallow Grave. This was the first movie that Danny Boyle put out. He also did like 28 Days Later and stuff. Ewan McGregor's in it. Christopher Eccleston from Doctor Who is in it. And also 28 Days Later. Yeah, it's like a Scottish crime drama. Like, these three roommates have another person move into their like apartment, and the dude dies and leaves behind like a bag full of cash, and so they decide like to keep it, and paranoia and hilarity ensues. Pretty cool. We got 627, The Game, David Fincher. I haven't actually watched this yet, so I will at some point. I like David Fincher movies, so yeah, I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of all of them, but Seven's great. I don't hate Alien 3. Fight Club's good, even though people misinterpret it all the time and think that Tyler Durden's like a super cool guy, and he's not. So that's good. 647, On the Waterfront, Marlon Brando. I have not watched this, but hey, it's classic. I assume it's classic for a reason. We got 651, another Terrence Malick movie, Badlands. With Sissy Spacek and what's his face? Martin Sheen. I really like The Thin Red Line, so I bought a bunch more Terrence Malick movies, this being one of them. It's a crime drama. Seems like it was a big influence on like Natural Born Killers and stuff like that. I think it's based loosely on a true story as well, but I'm not 100%. Nope. The Wolfman. Nope. Oh my goodness. Wolf, dude, come on, dude. Why don't you? Can you move? Working around him. We got 654, Repo Man. This is. I'm not cutting it out. I'm not editing this. Repo Man. This is another movie with Harry Dean Stanton in it. Emilio Estevez. It's cool. Alex Cox directed it. It's like a punk rock movie. Really good soundtrack. Ooh, 663. Shoah. This is 566 minutes. It's a documentary about the Holocaust. I've made it less than an hour in, and every time I'm like, this is really good and it's really important, but it's so heavy. I don't know if I would be able to watch this in one sitting, but it's all first person testimonies of people that went through the Holocaust, and it's rough and it's important, and I think it should be a part of everyone's collection just because it's kind of a big deal. Hopefully we never repeat that kind of thing. Then we got 666, Devil's Backbone, another Guillermo del Toro movie with a really rad cover. It almost looks like it was done by Mike Mignola, but I don't believe it was. I don't know how many, like, where this falls in, like, his overall filmography. It came out in 2001, so this would be after Mimic and Chronos, obviously. yeah, I'm not really sure what else came out in the interim, but this is just a really cool ghost story, and I really love the effects for the ghost because it like blood is coming out of his head, like you see, and it looks like he's standing underwater when he's like on land. It's really cool, just a really great effect, and all the acting and everything in this is awesome. So, yeah, Devil's Backbone, definitely recommend it. I don't know what my favorite Guillermo del Toro movie is. That's a tough call because literally like all of them are good. Um, but yeah, it's good. We got 681, Francis Ha. This is like a nice slice of life kind of movie with Greta Gerwig in it, and I don't know. I like her in like all of the movies that I've seen her in. She always has like a cool performance, and this is no different. If you like this and you also like horror movies, House of the Devil, she's also in that as a friend. Yeah, Francis Hall is good. We got 682, Investigation of a Citizen Above Suspicion. Um, this is a movie from 1970. I think it's Italian. Yeah. And it's about like a police investigator that is investigating crimes that he committed. So he's like basically covering up for himself. So, yeah. 691, Thief, Michael Mann, same guy that directed Heat and several other things. James Caan's in this, came out in 1981. This seems like a big influence on like Drive and movies like that. Just really cool visuals. Like it's got like good ambiance. So yeah, Thief. Got 695. Blue is the warmest color. This is who is in this? Leia Sado. I recognized her from that one video game where you just walk a bunch. Hideo Kojima. It's on PlayStation and I think PC. Definitely on the PlayStation though. He plays Norman Reedus, but yeah, she's a character in it. It is a love story. Speaking of love stories, we got 705, Breaking the Waves, another Lars von Trier movie with my main man Stellan Skarsgård in it. You get to see his wiener in this, so that's something. And he breaks his neck, and he tells his wife to go get with other men so that she can be happy. And it's a little bit of a bummer, but really good performances. All right, we got 723, E2 Mama Tambien. I have not seen this. Heard great things. Really, really nice packaging. I think this comes with a book and stuff. But yeah, haven't seen it. Heard amazing things. My wife bought that one. Then finally, for shelf number 2, we got 724. All That Jazz. I was wrong. Schrader did not direct this. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. It was directed by Bob Fosse. I don't know why I thought that Paul Schrader directed this. I don't know. Anyway, haven't seen it. Heard it's incredible. I'm excited to get to it. And that is that. I have a lot of other interests besides just movies. I don't know if I'm going to incorporate any of those onto this channel because I could do comic books and stuff. Got a ton of comics. I could talk about Omnibus, stuff like that. But I feel like that's probably better done by other more dedicated channels. So I might just stick to movies. I don't know. I'm just doing this for fun. So we'll see. Eventually I'm going to run out of movies to talk about. I do want to do a video on Italian horror. because I've just been watching a bunch of those lately, and just digging them. I mean, I've seen a lot of them before, but I'm kind of going through a process where I'm reorganizing a lot of my movies. And so I kind of want to, you know, talk about them. That's it. Hope you guys are all, gonna have a good day. That's it. See you in the next one.